sunshine. I take the low. Making groovy music, you can feel the sunshine. Sunshine. I take the sunshine. 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 I take the low. Making groovy music, you can feel the sunshine. Thanking our universe for giving me sons. 3 kings standing in a waiting one. Got my soldiers by my side if it's a war we won. We won. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sun. So many things I've got to tell you. But I'm afraid I don't know how. Cause there's a possibility you'll look at me differently. From the moment I looked into your eyes. I just knew my life would be more than alright. Knew my days had purpose, nights had peace. I still and I'm also thankful that you have chosen me. Thank my sunshine. I take the low. Making groovy music, you can feel the sunshine. Sunshine. I take the sunshine. Sunshine. I take the low. Making groovy music, you can feel the sunshine.
M.O.M. always available. Got me and my brothers whenever there's trouble. Dream team supreme, always taking W's. We keep it decent, don't get split till it's skeletal. I know that this is love. My mom always got my back, never lets me slack. She rise, never let me down. She rise, keep me motivated. She rise, always meditated. She rise.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I take the low. Making groovy music, you can feel the sunshine. Sunshine. I take the sunshine. Sunshine. I take the low. Making groovy music, you can feel the sunshine.
Always doing what it takes, always help me elevate. Try to keep me from the fake, came and got me from the gate. Sorry I was in the way, did the time I had to pay. Now we back to better things, swear you my everything, yeah. Always held me down, now I got you when I'm up. When I'm up. Queen in the castle bell towers like tut. Like you tut. Always held me down, now I got you when I'm up. When I'm up. Queen of the castle bell towers like tut.
Sunshine. Making groovy music, you can feel in the sunshine. Sunshine.
I take the low.
Making groovy music, you can feel in the sunshine.
You take the highs, I take the lows. Us together, we bout to touch those. Yeah. You take the high, I take the lows. Us together, we bout to touch those. Yeah.
She is so choosy. Excuse me if I'm so damn much, I gotta shine. You know you the bull when they blowing up your line. In the room full of models, bet you wouldn't mind. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hey, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hey, in the room full of models, bet you wouldn't mind. Hey, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hey, watch Gucci suits, fresh new pair of boots. I get so fly, I just glide like a parachute. High as the sky, I don't share the same air as you. Foreign name material, dripping like cereal. Show your right, Dolomite, I'm active on holding sight. Little shorty up on the wall like she don't know her rights. What all I'm kicking her draws, I got an appetite. Probably think I'm apping right, think a nigga capping right. But if I hit it with this wand, I'ma have her stuck. And every time she see me, cause I'm cutting up. Versace suit, French button up. Diamond cufflinks, I'm elevated up. Ooh, I gotta shine. Step up in the room and make a hater go blind. The ooh on my line. So I'm on my grind like it's 1989. Excuse me if I'm so damn much, I gotta shine. I gotta shine. You know you the bull when they blowing up your line. Up your line. In the room full of models, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. She picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Hey, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Hey, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Hey, in the room full of models, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. Hey, she picking and she choosing and I ain't hard to find. Hard to find. Hey.
He choosing the Chougie since day one in Gucci and Louis and Laurent, St. Martin, St. Lucia, Stay Dolo and Bentley. You might just well cool me. Atlanta to Philly, uptown to Dunwoody. They lost for the kitty. You cover the ticket, the nigga get with me. You cover the ticket, the nigga get with me. Get with me. Chougie.
Excuse me if I'm so damn much, I gotta shine. I gotta shine. You know you the bull when they blowing up your line. Up your line. In the room full of models, bet you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind.
No.
She picking and she choosing.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up with you?
Man, listen, it's your girl StarChougie, and I'm here to shine a little light on another dark-ass situation, man.
Bling, bling.
I've been gone for a couple weeks because when
Now
I'm
it's time
not,
for the jump off.
you already know. But when I'm not feeling 100%, I'm not going to bring that energy to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very, very, very big on energy, you know? And I don't like when people bring the drowsiness around me. So I don't want to bring the drowsy to you guys and enter. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't there. My energetic field had a couple holes poked in it from things that was taking place, and I was allowing life to
suck you in.
yeah, I was getting pulled on into the matrix, and I was on the goddamn
Instead of
wheel.
sitting on top of the world.
Yes, man. I'm always typically standing right outside of the wheel. What is it that the gerbil was on again? I always
See the pinwheel.
It's not a pinwheel, but it's something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I call it. Fuck it. They call
Well,
it, but in gerbil language, it's called an exercise wheel, but whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm normally standing outside of the loop, watching the loopies loop. And it was so much going on that the loopies decided to pull me in, and I was running. But guess what? I got off of that in my effort.
Yeah.
I'm here today on the
Yeah.
BeeChougie Podcast with my lovely co-host, Mr.
Friend Daddy SP.
AKA
I love him when it calls me Skinny Big Papa.
the showstopper. Y'all already know.
You know what time it is. If not,
Y'all better learn.
get a clock.
You must be up under a rock somewhere. If you don't know what time it is, you better get.
You must have got a grandfather clock somewhere.
Remember those?
Yeah, see, I always got to take it back.
Always.
Grandfather clock.
How was your week, man?
Well, it was cool. It was interesting, man. Definitely, grinding, turning it up.
Right.
Just on my work shit, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
grinding.
Grinding.
Yeah, I went back on Instagram today. It's been a while, so I was like, I'm out here, but y'all know where I'm at. I'm on the block.
I saw that post. I was like, look at this MF right here.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it was good to see you. It was good to see you back on them Instagram streets. I have also been like, I'll post something, but I don't, like I say, I tell people all the time, I don't hang on the gram. I don't hang on the gram. I go in, I visit, and I leave. You know what I mean?
Like you are, man.
That's it. I throw up a little, hey, y'all, hey, and then I'm out. You know, you got to learn how to work the artificial to the intelligence. Don't let the artificial to the intelligence work you. You work it.
No, real right, man.
And we're going to talk about that a little later on in the show.
That's what's up.
So, your man, Donnie T.
My old head.
Listen, I go here and I talk about these low vibrational energy vampire stories because they're just distractions, but the distractions been distracting lately. And Donnie T, your guy, allegedly turned himself and kicking and screaming yesterday. Did you see that?
They were hating on him.
I'm cracking up. But did you see the tie change and everything? Like he had the red tie and then he switched over to the blue tie all in the middle of the chase
Yeah,
down.
trying to take my man power. That's what he was trying to say. They just want my power. That's what that was signifying.
Okay, so I'm happy that you tapped in because yeah, it's basically code, everything is codes.
Well, it's a book
Everything.
called Dress for Success that they give to like a bunch of like lawyers and doctors.
Mm.
And I was blessed by this book by a lawyer, and then it give you certain patterns and dress codes of like ties, and what he had on was called a power tie.
Oh.
So when they got the red tie on like that, that's called a power tie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. I never knew that.
yeah. So blue is casual, and black is something that niggas wear at funerals.
Well, he had on, was it blue? I think he went from red to blue.
Yeah, blue is casual.
Well,
Blue and gray is casual. Red is power.
the thing is, right? With Donnie T, they use him as a symbolic figure, and if you know, you know.
They try to lock him up to try to say he ran.
Yeah, allegedly, but this is really just showing the whole money system crashing down. I can hear my guy in the background. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute too, but yeah. So it's just very interesting to say the least.
You talking about Big Ben? What's
Big
the-
Ben,
yeah,
hey Big Ben.
You like, hey, I'm listening like, oh, that's Diddy Highway.
we in here ear hustling. Look, we over here. Then we over here ear hustling like, oh, that's what they said. No, but yeah, so it's very interesting to say the least, and all the things that's taking place to keep us from understanding what's really happening. The bank system and all of the Jesuit orders is starting to crumble. It has been for quite some time now, since 2020 hit. But we are in the crux of the what the fucks, and everything is crashing. So they're passing all these laws now. They're pretty much just trying to put everybody on a one world banking system, would it be digital currency, and it'll go by your behavior. You'll be judged by social credit score.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for like the last 20 years.
Well, they already have it. Do you know that? You have one right now.
Yeah, they already shot it out in certain places.
Yeah, they are. I mean, we both have one right now.
My probably do.
No problem. I mean, you can pull it up. Like anybody that's
Yeah, they got
listening,
all kind of
just
shit.
pull up.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Just Google, find my social credit score.
Because it's simple as, like, even I just did this, made me mad. I ordered something for Honey Grill. And I got all this shit on my socials about fucking Honey Grill. Like, damn, I just ordered this shit. Now I get all this fucking Honey Grill advertisement. So
Absolutely. I mean,
so just that fast, if they could do that, just anything that you consume or into right through your cell phone, they can tell you who you are.
it can tell you everything because we walk around talk shit with our cell phones right in our pockets. We don't hide anything from our phones. Our phones is right there, listening, ear hustling, and taking it all in on who we really are behind closed doors.
Oh, yeah, on my
The
phone.
shit you watch on the web, your Pornhub addictions and all that shit. They watching you.
Cause I got the when you got the Twitter, the Facebook,
Everything.
all
TikTok.
them Jones. I mean, why wouldn't they have my social like fucking credit score? Like, why wouldn't they
There's
make-
one right now for everybody.
Yeah, I bet it is. I can't deny it.
So yes, China
We even
is.
signed our rights off.
Yeah, we
do
told
it.
them everything that comes, all that fine print that said, "Do you agree?"
Yeah, we already signed off on it.
And everybody just want to go on ahead and post a picture so bad that they don't give a damn what it they're agreeing to, So all those things has taken place, and they are currently in China judging people by those scores. And I mean, not just judging you. You're only allowed to eat certain things, pay for certain things. Everything has to be done digitally. They even give you toilet paper digitally.
Well,
Like they tell you how much you're gonna use to wipe your ass.
Well, they better keep out my motherfucking habits.
It's time for us
But
to
they better not try shorting my shit.
listen.
They better give me an increase. They ain't no dummy in my shit down.
Well, everybody is going to be a one world income. Is what not? Listen,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
One world, these nuts.
Right?
I'm a hustler.
I would like everybody to understand this. I'm giving you the agenda. That does not mean that this has to be your life. You are responsible for what your future is. You build that. Your thought process and your actions is what's building that bridge, those bridges. You know, we in a simulation that literally everything we think begins to build itself. And doubt is what sends misfires to that electronic process that's happening. So when you start having doubt, it's sending shortages to that electromagnetic field that's building those bridges for things that you are requesting. That's how the manifestations are taking place through your thought, through your ability to chime in, focusing on what you want, not what the world wants you to have or what the world is telling you you are or what you need, but your desires of your heart. And these things is being built. And when you have all the distractions and all the stressors and of life and different things come and they can start knocking those bridges down. So it's very important that when during your meditation process, you build with the life that you want in the future. I'm not building a life of robots taking full control of me. If I have a robot, it will listen to what I'm telling it to do, and it won't be pushing me to fuck around and telling me I only can have 2 slices of toilet paper. My ass is too big for 2 slices. Okay, and I was watching on China news, like some of the people over there that's getting dispersed this toilet paper and snacks out the vending machine. I had this dream. It's so crazy because I had a dream I told you guys about a few weeks back. This fake food was coming out. The food was like rubber, it looked like Twinkies, and it was coming out the vending machine. And people literally was ingesting this, like it was regular food. I mean, shit, kind of like how we do now, cause. But that's a long story. but it's really up to us what we desire to happen in the future. So I'm not here to the fear monger. I'm not here to spread fear. I'm here to spread some reality. I'm here to spread some reality because your future can be lit if you desire that. I desire to have your utopia. And I always say that because that's what I'm going to get. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. It's up to you. But the distractions is here for a reason. Don't think that I hope that y'all don't think that he really went to jail and that he's even really a person, because he's probably not even a human. He's probably a cyborg. And well, shit, all of us are for real. Yeah. We're all artificial intelligence. Yeah. So it's getting to the point where they're like, oh well, artificial intelligence is taking over. They're starting to feel. And something that came to my mind was, what if that had already fucking happened, right? They started to feel, then they started to build humans. Right? Yeah, they started to reproduce humans and
all that stuff happened.
And then they all walk around thinking that they're not artificial intelligence. And they are the first set of artificial intelligence.
Man, if they showed that shit, they did it. Like, they showed
us
cars.
Like that.
Yeah, like they showed us cars that ran off electric, and now it's cars running off electric.
The Jetsons.
Like, we ain't get that far, but we did. But like, I was in this Chinese restaurant down Chinatown, fancy boy, and they had this robot in there and shit, riding around with the fucking plates and shit on the table, like pulling up with the orders and all that
Johnny
shit.
5,000.
I'm like, yo, that shit was like Rosie.
Yeah, right. So they got them everywhere. They got the one in the Giant.
Crazy.
That I posted a few years back now, and the motherfucker.
And that's Johnny 5. That's Johnny 5,000. That's Johnny 5. The Rosie was in the Chinese store.
Yeah.
You Johnny 5 was in the Giant.
Johnny 5 was damn sure in the Giant, and he was just scanning. He's there all the time.
Getting
All the
input.
Giants and Walmarts. Walmarts are closing down because they turning those into FEMA camps. That's a whole nother show, another day. But you know, it's pretty much time that we don't fear the inevitable. You know, I don't fear artificial intelligence. Like I can stick it in some fucking water. Like yeah, like I can short circuit you, bruh. I can pour some water on you and short circuit your whole system. So it's not a thing of fear. It's like, what are you going to do to optimize? Um, get the best benefit out
Yeah, because you gotta like not be scared of it. You gotta know how to take the what they say bull by the horns.
of it.
Like at some point, somebody seen a line and said that's like a nice ass jacket.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Right.
it took somebody to just switch their whole mind state of, oh, that's a beast, or it's gonna eat me. Like, you know what I mean? No, somebody was like, you know what? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, fuck around, eat it, make a jacket, nice little hat and shit,
Right.
little coat or something like that. You know what I mean? So somebody, man, if somebody in the water, like hunting whales and sharks and shit, like, why not?
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, with the bank system, coming to a halt, um, will we go back to bartering? Will we where are we going with this? Okay, there will be people who are going to resist.
I think they just scamming. I think it's just they're saying that the bank system and so they can take people money to just use that to just start whatever system they want.
Well, they
Whatever
trying to
ideas.
go switch everything to digital because they want to get everybody on one world currency where
Yeah,
they're
but
giving you a set amount of income.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly in America.
I mean, we don't want it to fly in
That
America,
ain't
but
gonna
that's
fly. But it's
that's what's
definitely
been taking
flying
place.
in certain places because they believe in communism.
Well, that's what
and
they're
thing-
doing here.
Yeah, and things of that nature. But in America, like it's too much philanthropy going on.
Well, I mean, we don't want those things to happen, but while Donnie T is being locked up, they're passing all types of laws that's actually, giving Charles Schwab, whatever the fuck his name is, a lot of our rights and to come and turn us into a communist country. There's a lot of things that was passed just yesterday. A lot of laws that was passed just yesterday. Let me see if I can find a few of them. But
Then you got some like places in the country in some states that laws don't apply. You know, they got districts and all type of shit. So
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna apply somewhere.
I mean,
I'm sure I ain't seen
we don't
that,
want it to happen here,
but
good
like,
brother, and I don't want it to happen here for sure. But
they can't even control the guns out this bitch.
I mean, that's the only thing that we can say. But when they send the military, then it's just gonna be what? It's just bloodshed.
Pretty much.
I mean, even with that, that doesn't look like a
Man,
promising future.
It doesn't, but when it comes down to it, niggas got too many guns out this joint.
And you figure like if they shut down, what they keep calling this 10 days of blackness of darkness or whatever. All right, here's a few that was just passed yesterday. Damn, 60. Do you know 60 laws? 60 let's just see one.
Yeah, this
Goddamn.
that time of the year. You know, we got judges, all them like all this one of judges and all that get voted in.
There
They're
you
gonna
go.
be passing a lot of laws, just like the law election time period.
So they're trying to build all these smart cities. Not trying. They are currently in the process of building all these smart cities.
And this is supposed to combat homelessness.
Allegedly.
Ah.
This is supposed to be able to control people. You know what I mean? That's why they want the electric cars and all that. Because when you acting up and your social credit score is not, adding up to where they
Turn your
want it
shit
to be,
off on the grid.
period. They just shut you down. So this 10 days of darkness is what they're trying to do, period, to start the new digital currency coming in. Where all the shit is, be shut down and then boom, they say, well, everything is fell off. We gotta close everything down. Boom, we doing this from now on. Here's the new way of living. You know. So let me see. I have a few pulled up. My cousin calling. All right.
It's the new way of living, huh?
Yeah, I mean, not for me.
That's what it says too. There's a lot of philanthropy going on around here.
All right, so the HR 1668 to amend the United States Code with respect to the Highway Safety Improvement Program is what they calling it. You see that?
Program.
The Safety Improvement Program for the highways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So making these roads smart roads, okay, is what they will be calling making it safe for us. Okay?
The road's gonna talk.
Well, they'll be able to shut your shit down if necessary, and whatever else.
Like if you like getting chased by the laws and them.
Yeah. So that's to make it safe. This was passed yesterday. Then you have to make permanent the high technology pilot program of the Department of Veterans Affairs and for other purposes. So that's just two right there. Okay. The smart cities is sounding very, very in the process,
There's
in the
people
making.
that would love to be in smart cities with their dumb ass.
Yeah, I'm cool. And then I give you one more. To amend the Agricultural Credit Act of 1978.
Fuck the crops up.
Yeah, pretty much. And comes to food shortage that was already being designed for the past few years anyway. Well, longer than that, but yeah. So this was all just passed yesterday. You guys can always go and pull this up, check everything out for yourself. So while they were doing fake arrests with Donnie T, is what I'm trying to tell you. The distractions was to keep you from knowing shit like this. This was happening right up under our nose. Okay? While they ran about this nigga tie change. All right? So y'all got to pay attention to what's going on around you because the setup is real.
And niggas probably thought, oh, he trying to say he a Democrat now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dumb shit.
He's an elephant.
Yeah, right. It could be anything you want to now, you could be a cat, a fucking dog, a frog, and everything.
You mean like I can go into a woman's shower and be like butt ass naked, and they be like, and I'm like, yo, I'm a girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Like relax, ladies. I'm a girl.
It's very crazy what's going on.
Like you can't identify me as what you see. Like relax.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one for the smart cities. I know I said that was the last one, but just showing you how they the smart roads to enhance safety requirements for trains transporting hazardous materials. So they had this big derailment, right? Mm-hmm. That they set the fuck up and made anyway. And then now they can pass this law, right, to make the train rail, the regional rails and all that shit smart rails.
They probably already smart rails.
They are. They are.
Them niggas already talk.
All this shit has already happened, but this all happened yesterday while Donnie T was being arrested.
Yeah, they had to make it for niggas like, see when my man Donnie T went down, shit got crazy in the streets.
Oh, all right, I ain't gonna read no more. Y'all, listen, if y'all want to go, you could just go on to congress.gov and type in laws that was passed yesterday. Type in yesterday's date. You will be floored. There's 62 of them that got passed. There you go. 62 got passed while we were being distracted. So understand that these fake ass slaps from these so-called celebrities and these breakup to make up from these fake ass celebrities and this person having Satan's baby is all distractions. Keeping you from knowing what's really happening up under your nose. It keeps you under the spell because people, they know that our people is enchanted by gossip and
bullshit.
Exactly. We are infringed and locked in on all the wrong shit. Unless you want to be locked in on dumb shit, then you right. You in the right place. Then stay sleep.
Yeah, they should stay woke, Mike. Like real rap. See, the AI really only can super affect someone if they don't have no self-identification.
That part.
See what I'm saying? And there's a lot of mental health going on right now. You feel
Absolutely.
me? So
Absolutely.
when you don't know thyself, you might think you probably somebody else.
Yeah.
So I would like to say definitely love yourself. Whatever decisions you made in life, like accept that you did. Like tomorrow is another day to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this AI is going to take a job. So like, have a job where as though you gotta use your hands and shit like that, because just don't get job. If you are gonna have a job, don't have a job that a robot could do.
Right. You need, if anything, have a tech job where you
gotta work the
programming it.
robot. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So like just to stick back to what you're saying, grab it by the horns, not on duty.
Yeah.
Don't be bitching, because it will come to that day where they said man versus machine.
We are
like,
there.
That's nothing new. But yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, we are there.
Because we already controlled by phones.
Yes, and this is the age of Aquarius, so all things is being revealed. So
like, how many phone numbers do you know?
None. I remember back in the day, I had a list of them. I had a phone book. Remember phone books?
Phone, but you knew grandma, mom,
I knew
dad.
my
You
grandma.
know a
I
couple
still
people.
know my grandma's
I still
number.
know my number from when I was in.
I know my mom number.
729-2145.
4240456.
My John from Rango Street, 755-8336.
I even remember my grandma, close cousin, my Aunt Marcy was. I mean, her sister-in-law, my Aunt Marcy, LI 95656 or something. But remember, they used to use letters and shit. No. So that really was like 549, but they
you try to get fancy with the letters.
Yeah, LI 95656 or some shit like that. But yeah, like we start losing it because we don't use it.
Even like navigation, like say they fuck the grid up and they can just navigate your dumb ass somewhere stupid. Like,
yeah.
Like when I'm like, even when I do the lift for some time and like that shit tell you something, go somewhere weird, I was like, no, like why is they even saying go that way? Like,
yeah, they'll take you the long cut just to see if you gonna use any of your scruples.
Like what? Why go there?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know that it's definitely is where our brain is being, they're seeing exactly who we are and where we are consciously, because it will take you around a loop and to get right there, and you know how to get right there, right? But it'll take you all around the world and back again to see if you're gonna follow these directions. This navigation and shit. So I try to use navigation as less as possible. It's got to be a place that I've never been, or I'm not even going to lie. That GMO weed turns me to a retard. So when I'm retarded, if somebody I smoke that dumbass weed, I'm lost.
That's so crazy.
I can't find my way. It handles people differently. It turns me to a fucking retard.
I start remembering everything.
I don't remember shit.
Like,
it don't make me more creative. That shit make me stupid.
Damn, that shit make me all that.
I need to be sober. I like being sober, but I mean, to each his own. It make you feel good.
Yeah, cause I be sober too much.
You ain't.
When I go to work, all that time I gotta spend sober.
That's a long time
working with these people, and I gotta
friend.
I gotta sacrifice.
Gotta be sober for a whole 6 hours.
A lot.
That's
from
a long time.
From 8:30 to 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock bullshit.
You
be high by goddamn 3:45.
Commercial. You trying to fuck my job up?
Oh,
you goddamn right.
What time you get off?
7 o'clock.
Well, at 7 o'clock is when. Listen,
is when I
you be
take
on
my
by
medicine.
7 o'clock.
When I take my medicine.
And guess what? It's legal. Have the motherfuckers at your job take their medicine, and they doing some serious shit.
Yeah,
they ain't doing that little shit. What you doing?
It helps me my performance.
You think it does?
It do.
Well, I mean, maybe it does. I'm not gonna say it don't. There is things that
Dude.
enhance. There are certain things that will enhance.
Like, I probably got one of them alphabets, so it
You
might
ain't got
slow
none of
me
that shit.
down. Cause I probably be fast as shit. Like when I'm so, I be on some bullshit. I be like falling, tripping, shit all
you be
clumsy
falling
and
and
shit.
tripping and shit.
I be like, yo, man, I can't function. Then I smoke. I be like, E equals MC squad.
Probably so.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know what E equals once
Like-
I'm on. I just know shit be funny. And I
Them
don't
niggas be
even.
balling up little tissues to little tiny pieces and
You try to play somebody.
it's
Yo,
just insane. Man.
But- anyway,
Cause you was cracking up.
yeah, cause I mean that's what it
that
make
was
me
the
do.
weed. That was a good example of what that weed do.
Yeah. So anything that you want to tell our people, something uplifting that we can, we got a good 9 minutes left. We going to get them
Something uplifting.
Yeah, give them something uplifting. Something to
Well-
keep the hope.
Well, I would just say, stay consistent, and no matter what you do, some people might think you gotta do all this extravagant things to get like money or get known, right? But if you was to sell spoons on the same block for the next 5 years, like everybody gonna know you. Like they gonna be like, yo, that's the boy, that's the John with the spoons. Like if you go on a block, right? Mostly people that got kids or don't got kids, they don't got spoons in their house. Somehow they wind up in the trash, wind up with like 2 spoons. So even if you knock on people's doors, even if people laughing at you, you know how much money you will make just selling spoons? Like,
I mean, yeah, hustle is a hustle.
you feel what I'm saying? So
one
like,
day, it'll be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and ain't nowhere to goddamn go and get some spoons. And
they
you
gonna be
really
like, yo, the
died.
spoons. Yeah, they gonna be like, yo, the bull,
see
such and
Spoonie.
such, yo, spoon out there.
Spoonie out there.
Yeah, these. So that's like, just believe in yourself and what you're doing. Don't let nobody, break your confidence or your ideas.
Yeah.
Most things that I do now that I'm great is something that somebody say, why would you want to do that? Why? What you like? It don't even make sense to people that's small minded, that's controlled by AI.
Right. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to say Happy New Year to my people,
Spring
man.
equinox.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I hope that you guys are setting your intentions because the energies are extremely high right now. And the manifestations are coming to fruition
Yeah.
in less than 24 hours and shit like that. Like the dream world is popping. I don't know about y'all's, but it been going down in the dream world, and it's just a lot taking place, with the spring equinox and Mother Nature restoring those plants and those beautiful trees and all that good stuff is coming back. I don't celebrate New Year's when everything is dying. We've been lied to. I'm sure y'all already heard me say, we've been lied to. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So understand that the new year begins when Mother Nature comes back to life, when life is being breathed back into the planet. Okay? So right now is a good time to set them intentions, and know that it's going to come to fruition with no doubt. You know what I mean? Now is a good time to whatever it is that you need. And I'm not saying be greedy. I want $100 million because bitch, what you gonna do with $100 million?
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, everybody talk about all this money that they got and it's going to turn them to pinky in the brain. They're going to take over the world and do more dumb shit because all it's going to bring is that thing,
That dumb shit.
that green monster that comes slide up in you. So really consider and think about what you're asking for, and know that things are definitely coming to fruition overnight. So that's one of the things. But yeah, I've been just me and the boys went out the other day, and we went on New Year's Day. We actually went out. We hugged some trees to
Yeah,
show.
I seen that.
Yeah, because it was time to, the trees is good. Y'all gotta understand, we going through
Paulie, DJ
baby,
Paulie.
DJ Paulie B.
Marseille.
Say in the building. So y'all gotta understand that the trees was screaming out for help because they've been going through a lot, just like we've been going through a lot. You know, like they being poked at and prodded and the chemtrails and all this, they suffering.
Did you see
just
some
like
trees
us.
that bleed? When
Do
they
it
cut
bleed
them,
sap?
like, no, it'd be like blood coming out that shit. You ain't never seen that?
Do it really be blood though?
It'd be red and then liquidy. So
Is it like sap?
no, look at it.
Oh, let me
Look,
see.
Google it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
We're talking
bleeding
about
trees. You know.
Yeah, I
I
mean
don't know
we got
how
listen, we got the
just-
same genetic makeup. The only difference is
Yeah.
magnesium versus melanin. That's it. You know. So
It had
they're
magnesium
green.
and these Jones.
We're this color. These colors.
This joint was kind of nasty, but I was just trying to switch it up.
Oh, it
They ain't
wasn't
had
too
no
bad.
coconut water, so I had to try to get
It's
some.
all good. It's
It looked
passion
like
fruit.
dragon fruit.
It's only 11% juice, but hey, guess what?
It
It served the purpose, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I sent it to you through telepathically because I was thirstier than a mug and I was late as shit. So
And that was her.
I said, I know my guy got me something to drink, and you did, man.
No,
I'm so grateful for that. But
telepathy.
yeah, listen, there's a lot of great things going on, and I'm very grateful for the transition, you know, and the ascensions. And some of y'all might be going through some type of ascension pains and, you know, a little bit of headaches or different things like that. That's all part of the process.
Oh,
you know?
I know something I heard decent today.
What?
So I be working, and where I work, it be all this noise.
Mm-hmm. Like now?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So they told me, like, man, you have to take a sound bath, man. So me, I'm thinking, like, so what the fuck I do when I'm taking a bath with the sound? Like, no, man, you got to look up the music, and there's a certain type of frequency that they play, man, and it just cleanse your ears and get your harmonies back. And I was like, yeah, I just learned that today.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. I mean, if you send in a frequency, the water already is full of frequencies. And if you send a harmonic frequency to the water and you're in the water.
It wasn't water. You're not in the water.
Oh, you mean just,
They just called it sound
the
bath because it's just cleansing, like, your ears and your mind from disruption of frequencies that was, like, causing disruption to your soul and harmony and all that going on. I just learned today. I mean, I ain't doing my research. I'm just going off the cuff right now. I gotta do my research, but that's what that's my hypothesis.
So basically, you just listening to "It'll Be Alright."
Yeah, get my
that's
sound.
432 frequency right there. That'll get you right where you need to go.
Sound, some sound bathing.
Yeah, there you go. So if y'all want to sound bathe today, go on YouTube or any platform and get that "It'll Be Alright," man, because it's gonna be all right. And I just want to end off on that.
All right, sound. Sound
on everything. It'll be all right. Next up, Paulie in the gang, man. We love y'all. We back next week.
Yeah.
What's up, my lady?